leaders within their various denominations or educational institutions. The question is, are we to take the word of a group of interdenominational scholars as to what is the Word of God and what is not the Word of God, what Jesus really said and what He didn't say? Which of these modern translations are accurate and which are not? And as we begin to investigate and look into these translations, we'll see that there are often variant readings in these that read totally opposite of one another. For example, if a person were to take 4 translations of the Bible and look at Hosea chapter 13 and verse 9, you would find that there are all 4 different readings in those translations. For example, in the King James Version, it says, O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself, but in me is thy help. And then as we look at the Revised Standard Version, it says, I will destroy you, O Israel, who can help you? And then as we go to the New International Version, I will destroy you, O Israel, because you are against me, against your helper. And the Living Bible says, O Israel, if I destroy you, who can save you? And then we come to the New American Standard Bible. It is your destruction, O Israel, that you are against me, against your help. So as we can see, all of these translations say something totally different. Not a one of them agree with any of the other 3. Which one is the Word of God? Which one is correct? You know, many people today believe that the Douay version is the Catholic Bible and all other versions are are Protestant Bibles. But my friends, this is far from being true, because there has been an undermining of the Word going on for a long, long time. Back in 1973, they came out with a Bible called the Common Bible. Now this Bible, it tells you in the front of it that it is acceptable by the Roman Catholic, the Greek Orthodox, all of the various denominations in the world except this Bible, Protestant and Catholic alike. And all that the Common Bible is the Revised Standard Version with the Apocrypha between the Old and the New Testaments. Now, if you can take the Revised Standard Version and put the Apocrypha in between the Old and New Testament and have it accepted by the Catholic Church, why will they not do the same thing with the King James Bible? There must be some difference between these various translations and that of the King James Bible. A statement made several years ago in favor of the modern translations definitely contains a warning that God's people should listen to and respond to. This individual said in his book, So Many Versions, and I quote, "In the future, Catholics and Protestants will move beyond the adoption of a mutually acceptable Revised Standard Version and will work together in the translation of a completely new Common Bible. Although even now Protestants and Catholics use each other's Bibles freely without official objection, notice why, since their most recent translations are quite similar." Do you see this, my friends? They are quite similar. There is very little difference between the Common Bible, the Revised Standard Version without the Apocrypha, the New International, the New American Standard, or any of the others that you can think of. There's very little difference between them. Now, if that's the case, why is the King James so opposed? Why do people not want to accept the things in it and are pushing toward these modern translations? You know, today you hear people say, well, you know, what he read's not in my Bible, or my Bible reads differently, or that my translation doesn't say it that way. Which one is right? How can we know which is true? These modern translations, friends, are sowing doubt and confusion. And remember, the Bible is very clear in 1 Corinthians 14 that God is not the author of confusion. Many years ago, Pilate asked a question of Jesus, and his question was, what is truth? And it's so sad and ironic that this pitiful question was asked because just prior to that, Jesus had answered that question when he said to his Father, "Sanctify them by thy truth, thy word is